Hello, hello, hello. We'll just wait for a few more people to join and then we'll get started. Okay? Thank you for joining me. Hello, hello. Well, nice to see you join me today. I know Barbara can't make it today. So what I was going to do, the thing I was going to do on day 3, I'm going to do today, so that when Barbara's with us, I can do a specific doodle just for her. Right, so as always, we have a little bit of a warm-up. Do remember that my plant doesn't look very well there, does it? And just to remember, my name's Dbee Robinson, and I started this as a stress relief sort of workshop. I've reduced it just for this, so I don't talk about stress, what it is, or how it affects the body. I keep that for my other workshop, but and if anybody wants to know about that, do contact me. This is just the doodle art, just to keep people a little bit de-stressed during these awkward times. And if you're on your own, or you know anyone's on their own, please do ask them to join us so that we can have a quick hello when they come on and say hi to me, which is lovely. It gives them a bit of contact on when they're home alone. And if you know any youngsters, yeah, let them join too. So today I have my little skull on. This is another one I did it on another date. So, as a disclaimer, you're there, I'm here, so please be careful, don't stick pens where they shouldn't be, and try not to paint the cat when it's asleep. We do one doodle every day, and then we build up to a design, but as we're getting more and more designs, we'll get a bit more intricate. So and if you've only just joined us, then do go back and look at the previous ones on my Dbee Robinson Artist YouTube channel. Remember, on Facebook, follow, like and share. Do share, because the more people, the more ideas come through. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this. Right, without further ado, let's roll those shoulders back, because this is all about chilling out. Get a bit relaxed. Windows are open. It's so hot and lovely and the sun is shining. Some deep breaths. Hope you've got your water handy. Okay, so today I thought we'd do scrolls. So as always, just to recap, we start off, we try and save all our artwork on one thing. So A4, fold it in half, fold it in half, fold it in half again. And then on each square or rectangle, we'll do a different design. We'll build up, you'll end up with 8 designs on each. And that will be a paint palette. And then you gradually build that up and have lots more pages. If you want to do it in a book like I do, feel free to do so and just do the same sort of thing. So today, all about scrolls. I'll do it in black because I'm told you can see better. So here we go. So this is my paint palette. Today, this is what I'm going to fill in. So we start with patterns, new designs. You can get them off anything. And I think I've shown before. This is something I picked up before. But look at all those beautiful patterns. There's so many different patterns we could take from this. There's the triangles. We did one. There's dots, fishes. Look at that So there's so many different patterns all over the place, and on my little carpet down there, I don't know if you can see it, lots of different patterns there. There's also patterns on my sofa. So wherever you look around, just hope you're not getting too dizzy there. Right, so everywhere you look. So I'm going to start off just by breaking my, even though we're going to do one design, we're just going to play with the scrolls and see where we go. So on one day when I was walking, I saw these lovely fences and gates made of wrought iron, and the clever ironmonger had, or the wrought iron guy, he had a scroll like this on the gates, which I thought was quite a nice scroll. Quite like that. And obviously, as you do more, it becomes builds up, and that's how we build up the patterns, as you see on the hat and on the other designs that I've done. So that's one design, but as I said, we always have a look and see how we can build on that design. So let's have a look what else I've done. So here's another one. So these are all just different designs that we can use. And I thought this week we'd do one more word, maybe. We'll fill in a word, and then the week after we'll start doing maybe more intricate designs. So I hope you'll join me next week as well. So there's a different design, quite like that. So putting these two together, what if we did something like this? So it looks like a pinwheel. It's quite cool, doesn't it? Okay, so that's another design that you could do. You could have it so that you had one. I know Lisa did one, and that was quite intricate. She did a doodle, and then she did doodles within doodles, which must have taken absolutely ages. And I do understand how long things take sometimes. I've got one design that took me over 70 hours. The magnifying glass, a whole magnifying glass, took me absolutely ages, but no worries. Okay, shall we carry on? So here's another couple of designs, and how can we expand on that? So what if we had this sort of one? What if we join them up? Something like that. Okay, there we go. There we go. So we had it like that. You could have it in a row like this and have it double-edged, or perhaps you would like it quite big, getting smaller and smaller and smaller, like that. So that's another design. Maybe you would want something to go over the eyebrows or something, or whiskers for a cat or something completely different. So I quite like that one. We could also, going on the same idea, we could colour these in. Well, all of a sudden, these designs start turning into something totally different. Again, we're just building up our paint palette at the moment. I know it's taking a bit of a while, but until you've got your paint palette, you haven't really got anything to use. It's like trying to colour without any colours. So here we go. So how can we expand that? And if you've got any ideas, do pop in and say hello and let me know. So how about if we expand on this one? What if we had it bigger? And then have this one, because I've seen this on gates as well with wrought iron. I think that's quite a nice pattern. And then you can either expand on that pattern again. And again, each time all we're doing is expanding on the pattern. We can have dots in here. We can turn these into dots. Okay, so it's all these different sorts of patterns. We've even got space for one more. So let's have a think, shall we? Shall we have a look at what if we had just a scroll? just scrolls. And I have used that one on my sheep. I did a sheep for Chinese New Year, and I did this in one section for his wool. So now we've done that, what I thought we'd do today and over the next couple of days, we did love one time. The next time we did scouts, a scout and a teddy bear. We did an egg yesterday. So today I thought we could do the first letter for NHS. And if you want to catch up, if I wiped it off too quickly, do go back and have a look. So, who else has joined us today? Nice to see you. Right, so let's have a look at an N. We're going to have an N. So I think I'm going to do a big N for NHS. So I'm going to do one, it's a bit thin, doesn't it? I'm going to do one on some big paper and I shall put it in my window for Thursday. But just for now, we'll just start this. So I'm thinking we could do a really nice different scrolls. Do I want to choose one that I had? I think I am going to use this one. I think it's quite nice. I think I'll just do lots of different scrolls all over the place, and that will be my pattern for the N. I think that will be my pattern for the N. What do you think? I hope you all had a good Easter. It was a bit strange being in. I usually have a family gathering, but we did it via Zoom. It worked very well. Thanks to my nephew Graham, who worked out how to do it. And we all got together, and I think next time we might do a quiz of some sort. It was a bit crazy. There was someone from up north, and there was some people from down south, and some people from New Zealand joined us, so that was quite lovely. So what do you think? You think we like that? It's sort of coming along. I'm doing small ones, I'm doing big ones. And it's like sending them kisses, these ones, isn't it? Because it's nice swirly. And as I say, it's meant to be a gentle, relaxing. So I'm taking nice deep breaths while I'm doing it. I'm rolling my shoulders back. And I'm calming down, because that's what it's all about. Just enjoying the doodle as we go. Now I could carry on and do all that. I could do it all in one go. I could have perhaps had a central bit. If I'd have done a central one, let's say I'm still working on it, I could do a different pattern. I could have done scrolls this way in the middle, and maybe around the edge I could have done that funky pattern like that. In fact, I could do the middle one in blue, because the National Health colours are blue. So I could have done it like this. Or maybe it was too scrolly and I could have done something else completely in the centre. Yeah, we could have done circles, because we've done circles, haven't we? We could do circles. Maybe in the centre I could do little scrolls if I wanted to. That looks quite funky. Again, it's just playing with them and see which one you like. If you want to do it in pencil first, and when you've chosen one that you like, then you can just carry on in pen. I know someone does a whole design in pencil and then covers the whole design in pen. I think I'd get a bit bored doing that, but whatever floats your boat. I think that's quite nice. Quite like that one. And if I wanted to make it more blue, I could kind of in behind the circles. So that might look quite good. So I think I might have a go at this one on a nice big piece of paper, and we'll have a look at it tomorrow to see how I've got on. What do you think? Yeah, so I think that's quite a nice one there. I quite like that. I'm looking here because it's difficult to see from this angle, but when I look on there, it actually looks rather cool. I quite like that. I mean, it doesn't look so much at the moment, but that's because I haven't finished it. And if I wanted to, I could have kept this blue as well, had a blue line instead with a black line. Yeah, and it would have been even more blue. And maybe this, I'm tempted actually, when I do it properly on the whole thing, I'm tempted to do the whole thing like that because I quite like that design. So I think if I was doing it, I would do probably more circles like this. And this is what it's all about. I'm not making a big deal of it. I'm not rushing it. I'm just having a bit of fun and enjoying it. So I would do little scrolls in here, and then I would colour in behind. So I think that it might be how I do my NHS. So it's little scrolls of love, saying thank you to them. So that's my N for NHS. So how are you doing? You going to join me doing an NHS? I do hope so. If not, you can do your name or your pet or something you like. You can just write the word chocolate, or you could just do a big heart. And you could design what you're going to do within that. You could do 2 within it, and then give it a circle and do different designs here, here, and here. Couldn't you? There you go. I think we'll just do a little short one today. So I think you've got the gist of this one. Okay, I hope so. Well, that's the first letter. Tomorrow we'll be doing H, obviously, for NHS, or you'll be doing your own word, or you could write do love again. But this is probably the last week we'll be doing pulling together some designs. I've got some more designs to share with you that I've been out with. But like I say, look around for good ideas for designs. You'll see on gates, pavings, clothing, everywhere you look. There. In fact, I've just looked at my slippers. Look, even they have a design. That's the herringbone we were doing the other day. So there you go. So let's have a little short one today. We'll just relax a little bit. Keep your immune system up. Drink plenty of water. If you keep your immune system up by having lots of sunshine, if you can get it, get in the sun for at least a little bit, and that will help your vitamin D, keeps your immune system up, as does vitamin C, which is in lots of leafy veg as well as citrus fruit. Okay, so I shall say goodbye to you. Thank you for joining me. Keep nice and calm, stretch those shoulders back. So same time, same place tomorrow. Everything's going to be fine. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Don't forget, look on YouTube, Facebook, and you will find tomorrow's link. Bye. Thank you for joining me.